Hello everybody, welcome to the stream, welcome. So today I am playing Phoenix Wright, and just a little thing, in case you didn't see my Twitter, Blue Sky, or Discord server, the stream is an hour early because I noticed that my internet tends to spike around 12 to 1 a.m. and I was like, I don't want to keep spiking at the end of every stream. So this is more or less an experiment. Because, I mean, twice, maybe a coincidence. So if I end up spiking again tonight, then I might keep the schedule, but maybe change around the dates. I might change around the dates because Tuesdays are definitely one of my most busiest days. And it's going to continue to be busy for, in a few weeks. So I think I'm going to move to like Tuesday streams to like maybe Thursday, so it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday streams instead of Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday streams. I think that works best for me, but this is all hypothetical, but I gotta make sure that everything's in line for stuff. And I do see that ad is coming in a minute, so I'm gonna wait until the ads are over so we can, get this shit started. And then I'll probably talk about the recap and all that. Yeah, actually I can talk about that. So last stream, we got to meet Maya again, and Maya is in trouble, as the title says, because she did a channeling with a doctor, and for somehow that spirit killed the doctor, but it's a whole bunch of weird magic shit I don't fully understand, but basically Maya is in charge of a crime, and we're gonna try to fix this magic stuff, saying she didn't do it. The spirit and her body did. I don't know. I don't fully understand the whole magic thing, but it's something. All right. Ads. Alrighty. Oh man. Okay. Anyways, I don't know if anyone's gonna join. I mean, people are free right now, but I'm not sure if people are gonna join the stream. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But yeah, I can just yap for a little bit before I start the game. I do remember stopping midway through because my voice was literally disappearing. So yeah, I don't know why I do these streams, because honestly, if I read it way too long, if I read like continuously for like a couple hours, my voice has to disappear, and it affects me until the next day, so I don't end up talking. So yeah, but yeah, it won't be just me reading. Obviously, you can chat. I'm gonna still read the chat every now and then, but yeah. Oh, ad break is ending in a minute. Okay. Okay. Like, hopefully I'll be a little bit smarter for the second game. Try to find any loopholes or something. Because I don't want to rely on a YouTube thing the whole time, because let's face it, it's not as fun. Sorry, I got a weird thing on my chest. It's not as fun, so I'm gonna try to avoid using a YouTube playthrough for a while. Okay, ad break ends. Let's see. Okay, welcome back. You just came back from ads, so we're just gonna continue. Okay, investigation. Okay. June 20th, Main Manor, side room. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Oh, she's totally cute. Is she your daughter? What? No. How do you think I am? Alrighty. the victim. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, like, totally don't know him. Oh. What is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Huh, what? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these Cyclocks, Mr. Nick. Cyclocks. Alrighty. The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Megatama on this person. Let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I gotta start somewhere. Let's give this Cyclock a try. Alright, so first I have to use Maya's Makatana. Alrighty. Present. Okay. So they need proof that she knows what's going on. The victim. Any Mini, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I'm gonna suffer a lot in this stream, reading this character. I just tried the possibility it existed for now. So something that should between Eddie and Dr. Gray. I got nothing. I have enough evidence. Okay. Okay, let's go here. June 20th, May Manor Meditation Room. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be her lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once. I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary. Honest. Did I just spike? Okay. Like I said, this internet gave me the biggest trust issues ever. Anyways. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know, I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Sir, that's a child. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Maya's guilt. What about Maya and the charges against her? Oh, you're fine. Well, is this fucking internet's fault, okay? Oh wait, I forgot, I'm supposed to be in my spring, thing. Give me like 2 seconds. There we go. There you go, I got little flowers on me. You got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy hair photographer's going to testify tomorrow. You must be talking about Lada, actually. Speaking of Lada. Earlier, remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lada's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Faye could have done it. What am I supposed to say to pros now? The victim. But Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh. I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets. And boy, are those big. Looks really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2. Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So, which one do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Kama. What? Von Kama? Oh, yeah, this creep. Manfred Von Kama. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome discipline. I need to change it. Give me 2 seconds. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Oh, jeez. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Kama stand trial, and that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Kama you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? Okay, so, who's his successor to Von Kama? Literally, pal, is Prosecutor Von Kama's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and haven't lost a trial since. Oh, get ready for this one. I know who she is. There's a lot of characters that I already know, but when it comes to the cases, I don't know who's who. You know? So I need to adjust my glasses. I'm blinking like 24. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. How do I open this? Didn't mean to do that, my love. Anyways, yeah, I know who the characters are. It's just that I don't know who murdered who. I don't know any of the cases, you know? Like, I used to play a little bit of Phoenix Wright games. A game that I used to play when I really shouldn't have been playing is Dual Destinies. Yeah. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a sec. 13! The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13. I mean, a prodigy like that. I would have heard something about... Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Kama. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Yeah. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. The fuck does that mean? What does that mean? What the hell? What does that mean? Okay. Oh, wait. Let's examine. Okay. I guess it's an altar, a mirror, okay. And some branches of a sacred tree that had been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they used to join the channeling. Ooh, what's this? There's some empty space behind the photo screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. That better not be like some foreshadowing, because I will shit myself if someone jumps out of nowhere. This is where the medium sits. I assume there are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw in the floor feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Okay. Wait, no, wrong way. Okay. There we go. Phil, it feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray bought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Okay. Okay, gotta move back to here. And I'm gonna talk... Oh, no, I'm gonna present this. Present. Oh, there's a moth. I thought that was a spider. Alrighty. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day and... Hey, is that news story? The one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. Alright, thanks. Mimi Miney. Any mini miney. Any mimi miney. Oh, it's any miney, not any mini. I'm fucking stupid. Okay. Oh shit. Stupid. Alrighty. Okay, present Magatama. Okay. Okay. This. Mimi Miney. Present. Got it. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you notice. She is my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Yay! You got it. Okay, what's up? Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out. So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy like drove my sister so hard, so like that's why that accident happened. That's where that one where the 40 patients died from that malpractice. Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sister was pushed by like everyone's expectations and like her duties and stuff, and that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So like, are we done? I've like already told my story to like everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psych lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Oh, she disappeared. Okay. June 20, Korean Village. Mr. Nick. What's wrong? I had never left Korean Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off. Again, well, I know a new secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Okay. June 20th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. It's Mia! Okay. Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia. She's my older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense attorney, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help. Just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Miles' body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, say, tell me about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. Tell me about it. I told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, tell me, please. Believe in your convictions and fight for complete acquittal of your client. Not guilty. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I give you a hint as to why. Yes, mediums can't have dreams. They can't. From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does it mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup! It's up to you to blow the lid off this case tomorrow and share how she was set up. Evidence. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her, the key I hold. This? Mia, have you seen this key before? The key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key. Phoenix, listen. Right now, the key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. What the hell? Mia? Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the Cyclops. Which means, Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key even from me. What in the world is going on? To be continued. Man, I had like an extra 30 minutes. And I didn't continue because my voice was out the window. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... We got the first trial. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, my love. Excuse me. What? Prosecutor Von Kama? You mean? No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Bad friend Von Kama was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, also he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get reach off of those guilty verdicts. Excuse me. And now his successor. I wonder what kind of person they would turn out to be. Excuse me. That's no good. Mystic Maya! Pearly! You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way! I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. He doesn't get out much during the day for some reason, due to looking like a vampire. Maybe he is one. True. Then he came all by himself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. I mean, she's pretty smart for a 5-year-old, I think. Yeah, she's 5. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. Child! What the fuck? I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? Oh wait, hold on. If it takes 2 hours on train, was she running for like 4 hours straight? Or something? Like an hour maybe? I don't know. No, because like, oh my god. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I would say 4 hours, like running for 4 hours? Alone? Child? What the fuck? Alrighty. I'm really scared. What if Von Kama tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Kama. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. I still remember as though I seen him only yesterday. Every trial was scorchingly fierce on battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when your rivals for life... Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. What the? Edgeworth? Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick. June 21st, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2. The court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and defense prepared? What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Ah, yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? Hold on. So she's the famed prosecutor to... successor to Prosecutor Von Kama. I can read. I can definitely read. I am Franziska Von Kama, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge. Is this about her father, my friend Von Kama? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ow! I'm talking. Jeez. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth, like a normal person. I beg of you. Oh. Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor Von Conlon. That whip cannot be allowed in here. Obviously it cannot be. Your opening statement, please. Those Von Conlon blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense position, Your Honor? Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right, I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case as it was the self-defense, but the defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Fuck. Why am I spiking now? I made sure too. Motherfucker. So it seems like it's only my Discord. Oh, of course. Alrighty. No, it looks like it's only my Discord that's lagging. Because to play justify self-defense, to say you did kill someone. Okay. How foolish. Still, stream so smooth to me. Yeah, no, I think it's just Discord fucking up. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Witness, your name and occupation. Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Oh, jeez. Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map. Okay. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Ah, and that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over. Floor plans added to the courtroom. So, how is the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time then. Okay, cause of death. Okay. The direct cause of death was a shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range, but before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. Okay. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Okay. So I don't see any discrepancies, so I'm gonna keep pressing him. A shot to the forehead. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim's. Now, why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point is that you are missing. The point you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints. They were fingerprints, along with the victims. The defendant, Myers, were also on the grip. Sir. Oh shit. Well, Maya, you're fucked. I'm kidding. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the metal weapon. I walked right into her hands there. Okay. Point blank, huh? So how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Alrighty. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. There were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. He was stabbed in the chest. Do you have evidence of this? Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. Okay. I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, my face fingers are all over it. All over it, huh? This does not look good. What do we do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Okay. How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya stabbed him with the intent to kill. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure as I sure can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. Okay. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then? Which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What a pain. That's enough. We have cleverly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the two murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Okay. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time, and 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room for doubt, is there? That is quite true. Mr. Wright? Yes. Even in the face of all this, do you wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What you do, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Mr. Wright, will you change to justify self-defense? Because now would be time to do so. This is your final chance. It's a huge decision. I better think of this through all the way. Plead not guilty. If we play justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? Okay. The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Oh shit. I died. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective? Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here, proceedings are run by... Oh yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Okay. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood in this. This piece directly links Maya to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Okay. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapon and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Huh, what's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk up with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Okay. Maya's costume. Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya. She's wearing her channeling costume today too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? It's covered in blood. Well, there's blood on the costume. Lab results show that it's the victim's blood. Okay. So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well, if you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Ah, yes, Miss Moncana is perfectly correct. Not even the judge is on her side. But what if I bite off more than I can chew? What should I do? Press further. Why is Miss Moncana suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Mr. Wright. Miss Moncana's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Looks like my time is up. So about the costume. There's one little thing. Your Honor. Actually, there's something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you're talking about? Oh. Okay, I'm spiking. Okay. I've come this far. There's no turning back now. You know, at this point, I'm just gonna give up on my internet. Only spiked for like a split second. Yeah, I did notice that. Yeah. But I don't know what's going on. Yeah, no, it's spiking right now. Oh my fucking god. Whatever. As long as I don't get disconnected. Problem I have is right here. I mean, there's a bullet hole. Right here. Oh dear. Yep. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve. There's a tiny hole here. A hole. But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. Oh my god. The smell around the hole, it smells faintly of gunpowder. No, what the fuck's going on now? Oh, jeez. Every time. Sorry, everybody. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying my best here. Gunpowder. No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. You're fine here. No, it's not fine. Yeah, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order, order, order. This is a grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more. Yeah, it's not your fault. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. Okay. While prosecution von Commerce said it's true, the evidence still stands. If you do not find more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gumshoe, please continue with testimony. Yes, sir. Okay. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't? We can find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle power. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder could change drastically. Okay, we're in real trouble now. If only had something to prove that the victim did fight back. Okay. Well, I find a critical, then I have her. Oh shit. Okay, I need to slow down. Okay. I'll say the gun. God damn it. Fuck. Okay. It's not the gun. Probably this? No. God damn it. I need something that shows that he was fighting back. Oh, this I guess. Oh, okay. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then, what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police looked over supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right. It seems you're correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Huh. What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma, it seems that my Faye was shot by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. Excuse me. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. I can't read. Now that you... Why, that's right. Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No. Well, yes, well, that's true. I mixed that up so bad. Furthermore, just the fact that there was a bullet hole in the costume It's not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Don't stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information required added in, of course. Huh? You mean by myself? You only put together the scenario all by myself. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Okay, new testimony. I have 3 lives left. Oopsies. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. But where does at one point does it say about the stabbing? This scenario you have to put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Okay, what transpired? Okay. Oh, he did say something like that. Oops. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely that the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? My Faye was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up the Korean channeling technique. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you talking about? I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. Got 3 lives left. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness? Sorry. Okay. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, has specifically bought it for that day. But a handgun. He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? Okay, he missed. So, you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Okay. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire just by pulling the trigger. Even me. I wonder. Now do you understand? Avant-garde logic is perfect. Okay. Contradiction. Oh, there's something. Okay, I'm gonna see with the evidence right now. Okay. So he was here and she was there. So we got the evidence we have right now is this, which I don't think is not relevant. This, not relevant. Not relevant. This could be relevant, but I don't think it's but it's 50-50. Not relevant. relevant, relevant, relevant. So the rest are relevant. Hmm. No, that would still make sense. Hmm. Okay, hold on. Doing the challenge or a chance. Well, this is a made up scenario. This is not exactly a it's not exactly like a testimony. But I need to find a way to debunk that shit. Okay. So this will not be relevant then. So floor plans, autopsy. Gun. So. Do I present the gun? No. No, because that would make sense. The victim took out his gun, yeah. He missed. Okay. What to do here? Yeah, no, this piece of paper is this box right now, but what? Oh, thank you! Wait! Oh! Izanagi!
Izanagi Onyx found the
thank
dragon
you so
with 4
much for the
views.
raid!
D.
Thank you! I realized how loud the music was. Oopsies. Anyways, thank you so much, Onyx, for the raid. Thank you. Hello, raiders. My name is Mirika Ryushi. I'm your Botany Dragon VTuber, and I play all kinds of games, primarily comfy games, but this game is not comfy. Right now I'm playing Phoenix Wright. And yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome. I hope you guys had a great time on Onyx's stream. But if you guys just want to lurk, or if you guys want to, I don't know, like eat, rest, that's fine, you know? Take your time, like, yeah. But I appreciate the raid, thank you. Onyx, if you're still here, what did you do on your stream? Alrighty. So I need to look at my evidence. Okay, so what I thought was relevant. Okay, I say diagram. Okay, diagram is relevant. Autopsy. I don't think the gun's relevant, or the knife. Or the clothes. We were just chilling on Stardew. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you made it. I guess the clothes would be. No. So it's one of these two. Wait, it says point blank though. They were too close, he missed. Okay. I gotta go to bed. Hope you'll have a great rest of your stream. Okay, rest well. Thank you so much for trusting me with your thank you so much for trusting me with your community. I'll make sure to take care of them. Alrighty. Hello everybody. Hello. Okay. I think I'm gonna present the autopsy. Point blank. Damn it! Oh god, I'm really bad at this. Nope. Come on. They're too close, he missed. But he was shot at point blank though. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm gonna have to cheat. I don't know, I have 1 life left. I'm so sorry, I tried. I tried so hard. Okay. Alrighty. Come on. Incriminating evidence. Come on, man. Okay, oh, it is the clothes. Fuck, I'm stupid. I knew something's wrong with this, but... Oh, man. Okay. Missing the tiny hole on this costume. What were the prosecutions undoing? I don't know. Who the... Oh, it's Shoto. What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Oh, there's ads coming up in 30 seconds. So, just letting you guys know. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said that 2 of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn. This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh, but there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I think you punched a hole in my logic. You think you punched a hole in my logic with that? Well, wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of the fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then that they were separated and he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well, then... That's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, when she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. This does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Must be careful, I can't avoid making a mistake here. Consider what you think. Something doesn't make sense. Got it. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal flaw. Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. Okay. She put some distance between them. She took his shot. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, oh, okay. Yep, I got it. Got it. Alrighty. I need to... Okay, this is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A footing screen? I would like to point to the court's attention to the hole in this footing screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? Alrighty. The bullet went through the defender's sleeve first, then the floating screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... When the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting Lloyd to the ground. Order. Order. This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit his floating screen. It hit at this location, about 8 inches off the floor. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Probably here, but I don't want to risk it. Excuse me. Oh, okay, right there. Okay, I got on that so wrong. Oh, what the hell is that? Is that supposed to mean bless you? She was standing here near the floating screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. Yeah, it's like a German bless you. I see. I don't know any German, so I didn't want to butcher the pronunciation. Okay. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Montcalm. If she was shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You. I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think it has changes the defendant's situation? It changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at that time? Squatting all the way by the voting screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the voting screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Oh, poor guy. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the blast radius of disaster. You're such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Pava had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of course, the whole thing's starting to hurt. Why did it have to be that smarmy smile? What the fuck? I can't read. Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is that my fault? You can start by repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and the rest assured your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness. That's gotta be Lotto. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. I really hope during the break I can replenish my hearts. Oh, to be continued. That's fine. Okay. Yes, I'll save here. June 21st, 11:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Phew, that was a close one. I know you're giving all to defend me, but I can feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I feel like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you're wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Oh, are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. The court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... Come on, man. I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. I don't want to do the accent, to be honest. So, I apologize. I have tried to do the accent, but honestly, it feels like a crime at this point. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Can a prosecutor be held in contempt of court? I don't know. I don't know any of this legal stuff. I'm not a law student. Hello, child. Thank you for the stretch. The hydrate. I'm sure that warrants it. Yeah, I think that's definitely a contempt of court. Because the judge is basically, like, the higher up, you know? Okay, thanks, Kyo, for the stretch and hydrate. Just making sure my mom is alright. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Hello, Kyo. Okay. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Okay, I need to charge my phone. Okay, give me 2 seconds. My charger's literally right below me. But my chair is running all over every cable in existence. Okay. There we go. Mood. Oh jeez. Name and occupation. Oh fuck. What, entire nation? Oh no. Oh, there goes non-spiking. Okay, whatever, as long as I don't disconnect. I declare, what, entire nation? Hey judge, this here is a violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine. That's a whip. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Uh-oh. Fuck. Oh my god, what is happening? I can't do anything anymore, I swear to god. I'm so sorry, everybody. I don't know what's going on with my internet lately, but something's going on. Alright, seems to be good now. Alright, yay, little Spike. We love it. Absolutely love it. Everything good? Hello? Okay. Oh, geez, there's a lot of people. We're good now. That's good. Thank you for letting me know. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm really trying my best here. Like, I tried to stream an hour early just to combat the whole spiking issue, but looks like no matter what I do, there's no need for foolish outcries from already. So that just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't gotten to say my name and job yet. My name's Lala Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family. It's okay, Mama. Take your time. When you're a VTuber, you can never escape the scuff. Yeah, but at this point, the scuff is targeted. Every time I stream, it's like, no. Fuck you. You know? We actually need like a new router or something. Alrighty. Only the doctor, the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer here, there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the victim, the defendant, waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was not one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for yeah, reckon. Of course I did. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The memory tree. What would be in that picture? Let's see. This here's the picture. It only seemed that the defendant and the victim were in that room. Wait. Oh shit. My voice cracked. Oopsies. Are you ready, Mr. I'm gonna end the stream. Bye. I'll clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Alrighty. Oh no. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbing about? You were there too, were you not? Huh. Why did you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes. Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testify against its own client. Anyway, folks, only two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Okay. Was it really a gunshot? What the fuck are you? Why are you asking these questions? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why did you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the vote becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now, this is where the story heats up. If you ask another dumbass question, I'm gonna... Oh my god. Honestly, shut... Okay. Once you break in... Are you sure it was defendant Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awfully confident with her. Press harder. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? Hmm. Okay. When you saw the murderer at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was my affair or not. Am I correct? Well, you see. Why should? Why are her shoes like that? Order, Miss Hart. You're here to present an accurate testimony. Yeah. Sorry. Good. This shifts things back to my side. For the defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. Hmm. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Okay, rats. I'm trying like one. Again. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am. But that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fay? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. Channeling chamber was very dark with switchback. What about behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rec given. Huh? What in the... Rec given, you know, you reckon? That's a given. I took a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Rec given, I mean... I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would start saying things such as... Oh, jeez. Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or not? Or don't you? She was telling the truth. Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. Okay. I can prove. Present evidence. Your Honor, Mr. Wright, it is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? What are you... Do you know what you are proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. It was so funny. Okay, now then. Please show us the proof. Is not... Could be... Okay, music stopped. Here's your proof. Is there a problem? Oh no. I only... Okay, my reflections. What just went an objection with a twist of you're wrong sounds like. Oh, fuck. Shoot. Present another piece. Okay. Oh, jeez, I'm really bad at this. Come on. Okay. No, I can't present anything yet. Fuck. Ah, looks like I'm gonna have to lose. Okay. Okay. Okay, there it is. That's enough. Okay. Fuck. Game over. Continue. Gotta do that or that whole thing again. Yeah, I'll try to be quick about it. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. Alrighty. Ah, jeez. But I know it's not gonna give me full because I saved. So... I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I'm very sorry, everybody. Alrighty. What's this? Can't believe I wasted my time like that. Okay. You know, why didn't I just save at that point? I'm stupid. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to go through every stupid question that he has. Because he was there, so any question he asks is like... It's like, what the hell are you trying to say? Okay. Press harder. Okay. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay. Oh, come on. Hurry up. Okay. Alright. We're very close though. Okay, there we go. We made it. Okay, can't present anything yet. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing. Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Ms. Von Kama, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the The defendant's guilt further questioning would be needed. What about the defense? The questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Yeah. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But pearls? Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taking away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time. About what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Oh, there's another photo. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle, Mia. Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this... Okay. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The examination has already ended. Furthermore, okay. It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what have us to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See? You got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, it's actually Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Okay. I'm gonna save here. Wait, no, not yet. We broke into that room. All I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and guts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press on those sections. Sugar all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Not because my voice hurts, but just because I'm not going through all that again. Just to lose. So, I'm gonna save. Okay. When we break into that room, I can focus on was Maya. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person. She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? Okay, but... Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's after all. What the fuck? Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what it was that my fate or maybe, oh jeez. Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness that I just expect from a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya is in fact dead. And that would make the defense tread quite a lonely place. You need a new catchphrase? Yeah, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are you done here? Can I continue? And even knowing that you still persist in being a paranormal photographer. That's why I'm getting out of here, this here business. This guy's gotta get there on the stars and be a tablet photographer from now on. She goes through she goes through jobs faster than a baby goes through diapers. Oh jeez. Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice. Tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5-1. Two, right? Two what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? No, you got all wrong. That's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least you know that's all. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Kama. Miss Von Kama, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Kama. Suppressing evidence like this. You're even as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asked that Prosecutor Von Kama be held in contempt of court. Well, yes. Me, in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Mr. Onkama, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More than trouble? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Jesus, okay. What's this? What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture that the witness took of the took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now should or should not insist that the person in this picture insist it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn, then. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order. 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 Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the challenge chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Wakama's face. She's smiling. I think you better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Okay. Miss Von Kammer, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor's room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? Now, who the fuck took that photo? She took this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can. Yet, it is the truth. Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. But who took the photo? Miss Von Kama. A word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture cannot be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know the picture is legal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person, the defendant, my Faye, I can't fucking read. If I give it here, this trial will end. But if I slip out and say something wrong, it'll cost me. It's not. I'm not risking it. I don't want to risk it. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? What did they say? I can prove it. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know what evidence I should take. Oh, there goes my internet. Okay. Whatever. I can prove it. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned in your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you spotted a problem with this picture, then... Okay, why did he point out what is strange? Okay, where... Oh! Oh! I found it! It's a sleeve! Please direct your attention here to the sleeve, but there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something about that shouldn't be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. There's a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it will be in this picture as well. Miss Montgomery, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to your argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Montgomery's face. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Tisk, tisk, jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those bullets down at the prison hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Francisca Montgomery's idea is of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not to worry. If you must assist a penalty, I'll personally take that I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. Gumshoe's always getting the brunt of it. I feel bad for him. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one explanation for the contradiction. It's made later. Wait. There we go. Gotta make sure. There's only one explanation. Oh. Okay. The hole was created much later, after the murder took place. After the murder? Hey, those two gunships were here when we broke in. Did you forget? Is that how... no less. Oh fuck. Well, it's a good thing that I saved because I knew I was like, this is probably so wrong. The shooter's someone else. Okay, the defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. Order! 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 Oh, jeez. If order's not restored, I will suspend this trial. Why me? The defense argument is a complete mess. A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. What the heck? Is there any way to ask a girl a favor? Be quiet, you. You are the one who said it was only 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why didn't we say you? I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone in there, honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses 2 very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this picture come from? That's right. Hurry up and answer, Mr. Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Mr. Thanks, Wright. Can't believe that even me is calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. Mia would turn things around to change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where does... Okay, wait, disappear to? I need to look at this from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could somehow prove that either of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you got to come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the challenge chamber is something I can't explain yet. Yeah, it's not something I can't explain because I don't have evidence. Oh. Okay. Oh, I got it now, okay. Maya had left the room. Maya had left the chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that the murder, until the time of arrest, defendant left the defendant room. Okay. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. The key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes? It looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that a kid? How come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's prosperous. I'm sorry. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. Okay. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, this person, the defendant or not, is. I mean, in a sense, she did, yeah. The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Kama, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'm a prodigy. I never lose a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I do not care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. The court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly! I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else there could have done that. Nick. I know you're trying hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that person could have gotten into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls. You ready to buy some tickets? A ticket? Poor thing. She's so sheltered. To be continued. Okay. Yes. Back. So I think I'm gonna leave it here. Just a little bit under 2 hours, mainly because well, not it's not because of anything, but my voice is already starting to feel it, and I like to break it up in a way that is like investigation, trial, investigation, but sometimes it could be a mix of both. The investigation was really short, so in the case of this, I already used up all my brain power. Thanks, honey, for the hydrate. Excuse me. But yeah, I do apologize for the spikes earlier in the stream. I am trying really hard to make sure that everything that it can be avoided, but it's been really unpredictable, to be honest. I thought that by avoiding 12 a.m. basically, it would be fine, but I guess not. But I don't know. But yeah, trial right now is a little bit confusing, as you guys have seen. I did fail a couple times, and that's okay. But yeah, thank you for the pads. Excuse me. But yeah, right now I don't know what to think, because like, okay, so there could be a third person that was in the room prior to the channeling chamber, but the face, it doesn't look like anybody other than Mimi, yeah, but Mimi is dead, so I don't understand. I mean, then again, it's a spirit thing. I don't know. Yeah, so this trial is a little bit confusing, I will admit, but I'll try my best. But I really try not to use like a YouTube walkthrough to help me. But yeah, I tried my best. So, next stream, it might be sometime tomorrow or even Sunday, because I want to do a makeup stream for Wednesday stream after the spike. So it could be in the middle of the day for me, but I don't know. Plans can also be a bit unpredictable. So yeah, I can't know for sure. But it will be sometime during the weekend, I promise that. So yeah. And I need to plan like the rest of the week too. Um but yeah, I don't have a schedule for next week yet. So I need to think. I need to think about it. But other than that, I'll see you in the next. Oh yeah. Also, we don't have a lot of people for a raid, and that's okay. I do appreciate Onyx for giving me for the raid, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Okay, now I can say that's all for wait. That's it for today. And yeah, wait. What do I know? I say? Oh my god, deja vu. Not deja vu. I have amnesia. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Wee.